Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about the string data type in JavaScript. There are 7 data types available in JavaScript in total. A string is one of them. Other data types are number, boolean, uh, undefined, null, object, and symbols. So these are data types we are going to discuss in upcoming video lessons. Today we will be focusing on a string data type. So if we talk about declaring the string variable, then there are 3 ways to declare a string variable using single quotes, double quotes, and backticks or template literals. They are also called template literals. So this backticks also supports the multi-line string values. So we will learn about this more in detail in our practice session. And I have also added one important note here. Template literals are extended functionality codes. They allow us to embed variables, functions, or expressions into a string by wrapping them in a dollar sign and then opening curly brace and then closing curly brace. The expression inside this is calculated and it becomes the part of the result. So for example, I have added a code snippet here. I have taken two variables, first name and last name, and assigned them value Bruce and Wayne. And inside this expression console.log, I have used these template literals to calculate the value assigned in these variables and then concatenating them. So if we execute this expression, then it will print Bruce Wayne separated by a space. So we can do more than this, much more than this in using these template literals. So that we will see in our practice session. So let's switch to Visual Studio Code. So let's see in action how we can initialize the string variables. As we saw earlier in the slides, there are 3 ways using single quotes, double quotes, and the backticks. Single quotes and double quotes are pretty straightforward way. You just have to use single quotes, either double quotes to assign a string value in a variable. Like here in the first name variable, I have assigned Bruce, that is in double quotes, and in the last name variable, I have assigned value Wayne in the single quotes. Both these single quotes and double quotes works pretty much in the same way. uh, and there is practically no difference between single quotes and double quotes. So please don't get confused which one to use and where to use. You can use any of these two anywhere. So basically they are interchangeable, but you cannot use here single quotes and then double quotes. You cannot use that. So either it should be both should be single quotes and both should be double quotes. So the next one is the backticks. So backticks is a bit different from single quotes and double quotes because it does support the multi-line string values. So here I have a variable intro and I have assigned value. My name is Bruce Wayne and I'm not Batman. So this is in single line, but if I go and separate it in two different lines, then also this is a valid statement. And if we go ahead and print it, print the value of intro variable, then the value will also be printed in two separate lines. There you go. My name is Bruce Wayne and I'm not Batman. So that is the backticks. This is how we can use the backticks. So when you have a huge string value and you want to assign it to a variable, then you can use the backticks characters. So we also talked about backticks are extended functionality, this important note. And so let's see what it is basically. So in the slide, we saw that we can concatenate two different variables inside these expressions, and they will be calculated and they will be appended in the result. So let's do that. I'm going to use backticks here, then dollar sign and opening and closing. And here inside this, we can pass any variable name. first name, and then I'm going to give a space here, and then dollar last name. Okay, and if I go ahead and run this, then it should print Bruce Wayne separated by space. uh, what's wrong? First name, last name, console, oh sorry, console.log, right, sorry, going to clear the console, run it again. There you go, Bruce Wayne separated by space. So not only these variables we can pass any mathematical expression or any function. So let's create a function name. That's a secret. Let's say, and turn is Batman. Okay, and now we can pass this function inside this expression, and we will have to use opening and closing parentheses to make sure that the result is returned in there. I'm going to use that statement here, and let's run this. It should print Bruce Wayne is Batman. There you go. Bruce Wayne is Batman has been printed. So I hope you understood all the scenarios and the use cases which were explained here. And that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment box. I'll try to reply there. And thank you for watching. See you in the next session.